Dan's Entertainment News Show, The Lot, Saturday and Sunday at 11 a.m. on CBS News Los Angeles and streaming on Paramount Plus, Pluto TV, and the CBS News app.
Apple TV released its first trailer for Messi Meets America. It's a 6-part docuseries focusing on the Argentine soccer star's move to Major League Soccer and Inter Miami. The trailer includes Miami's owner David Beckham describing Messi as the greatest soccer player of all time. Messi Meets America premieres on Apple TV Plus October the 11th. I believe that's a Wednesday. Kcal News Mornings at 9 starts now.
It's arraignment day for President Biden's son. We'll have the latest from federal court in Delaware, where Hunter Biden is answering to felony gun charges.
And Pope Francis with a surprising announcement about same-sex couples. What he has to say about their union. It's a first within the Catholic Church.
Temperatures begin to climb today and will not stop climbing until some of us are near record highs. I'll update your forecast.
Culinary host Jake Cohen is putting a new spin on Jewish classics. We'll get a sneak peek at what's inside the pages of his new cookbook.
That is awesome.
This is Kcal News Mornings.
Everything is awesome, like having our microphones on before we're ready. Okay, here's a live look outside. What is this?
It's Long Beach.
Long Beach?
Different view. I love that view.
Interesting.
Pretty cool view.
Way to make the roads positive with traffic. So let me know if you have any ideas, because right now it just it's a mess.
Sound effects?
Looks terrible.
Well, you're
you know
here with
what?
a smile.
Thank you.
That's good.
That's all I can deliver.
And at least we have good weather.
Weather will be
Like
awesome,
we get a
as you may have heard a
chance
second
this
ago.
summer.
Yeah, we're going to get some summer-like weather that we didn't get during the summer. 85 degrees at the beach. Didn't happen in June.
Nope.
Didn't happen in July. Didn't happen in August. Didn't happen in September. First weekend of October. Yeah, you're going to do it. This morning, it's about the chill. Big Bear, 30 degrees to start. Palmdale, 46. Corona, Agora Hills down to 48. Oxnard dropped to 52 degrees. It was chilly this morning. We're warming up, though. Look at that view. Malibu. Offshore wind event. Malibu will be in the 80s in a couple days. Burbank currently 63. Other temperatures outside. San Bernardino, good morning to you. 64 degrees, 1 degree warmer. In Santa Ana, 65. Simi Valley off to the races. You're already 70 degrees. You didn't get there all weekend, and now you're already there at 9 o'clock in the morning. Los Angeles, next 12 hours, lunchtime gorgeous, sunshine 75, upper 70s this afternoon, low 70s at 6 o'clock, back to the 60s by 9 o'clock. Highs today, no 90s yet, that comes tomorrow, lots of 80s. Lancaster 82, Simi Valley 83, Fullerton 82, Riverside 84, downtown Los Angeles 79 degrees. The beginning of the warm up will give us today the most comfortable day of the week if you like things near average. Then we're going to get hot. We'll talk about the heat, who hits 101, how hot the beaches will get this week, all coming up in a couple minutes. But let's check those roads. Bad news delivered with a smile by Kalina.
I'm trying over here. Okay, so here is a look at the 210 in Arcadia. We don't have any crashes here, so that's the good news, but we have a really heavy backup, which you're used to if you take the 210. That backup right now is leaving the 57. As you stay slow, it gets really heavy the closer and closer you get to Pasadena. And then we do have a crash westbound 10 before the 710. The carpool lane is blocked off and speeds are down to 5 miles per hour. You can't take the 60 to get around this, but we do have traffic building on the 60 westbound the closer you get to the 710. Back to the 10 freeway, though, westbound traffic between the 57 and 710 will take about an hour to get through. And this big rig crash hasn't moved. Northbound 5 at the 605, right lane blocked. It'll take you 30 minutes, leaving Norwalk to the 60. And we still have this off-ramp blocked on the 110 southbound in downtown. Jamie, back to you.
Kalina, thank you. Hunter Biden becomes the first child of a sitting U.S. president to enter a not guilty plea in a criminal case.
Prosecutors allege he lied about his drug use on a federal firearms registration form to buy a gun that he kept for nearly 2 weeks. Kcal News reporter Natalie Brand has more on what happened in court.
President Biden's son Hunter Biden left the courthouse in Wilmington, Delaware Tuesday after pleading not guilty to federal gun charges.
He flew out there, he said not guilty, and this, of course, is a result of something that absolutely did not go according to plan, which is the disintegration of the plea agreement.
The younger Biden, who has acknowledged his past struggle with drug addiction, is accused of making a false and fictitious statement in 2018 about his drug use on a federal form when purchasing a gun. Another count alleges he knowingly possessed a firearm while on drugs. Hunter Biden's indictment comes after a plea deal on tax and gun charges fell apart this summer. His legal team argues the charges are, quote, excessive, not supported by fact, and argues they reflect political interference by former President Trump and his allies.
I think they're going to argue that one of the statutes that he's charged under is unconstitutional, that it violates the Second Amendment.
A special counsel appointed by the Attorney General is now overseeing this case, which may not end with the gun charges.
The ongoing investigation includes tax and other potential violations, although no other charges have yet been filed. President Biden has declined to comment on the charges. His son's trial could overlap with his 2024 re-election campaign.
Natalie Brand, Kcal News.
Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump returned to a New York courtroom for a second day to defend his company's business practices in a civil lawsuit.
Prosecutors are accusing him of inflating the value of his net worth and assets. The case filed by the New York Attorney General accused